Cloud9, our lovely Australian brethren from the other side of the world. Well, from me anyway. And we're going to be watching...
Mate, I'm upside down here.
You're upside down, exactly. You like cooking shrimp on the barbies upside down. Nonetheless, I straight into the action here in the pistol round. Let's go.
Yeah, that break was longer than my last map. As we'll see aggression here through mid. And it's going to get punished straight away. Yell, the first one to fall, automatic. Doing automatic things. Takes him down. Looks like they're going to counter boost in towards Vent, but the hit's coming in towards A. It's a retake A scenario. As PKL tapping away, unable to get anything. Tarek will take down Nekus. Not a sliver of damage done to the Cloud9 as of yet. And Tarek's shadows showing. PKL trying to go for the pre-fire, but Tarek's not giving him the opportunity right now. Oh, sharp. Tarek takes him down, and Showtime says, anything you can do, I can do better. As Stewie 2K shuts him down, and the round is over. Scar picking up Cello, the one player falling. 100 points of damage done total for LG.
That's got to sting, guys. That has got to sting. Bear with me whilst I show the health bars there. Amateur mistake. Amateur mistake. You know what? First round, Cloud9. Not too bad. It's not their map pick either. Luminosity going to be picking this one up. Showtime leading the charge with a kill on the board as usual here. Picking up the CZs, P250s, Deagles as well. Stewie 2K going to be looking to charge in towards mid. Might not even get the chance to go in for the proper spray here because it's just going to get smoked off here. They are going to go in for the boost, but it might just get countered by Nekez. But long distance with the CZ or mid distance here, and mid might be a little bit painful to use, but it's not too bad. It's a fantastic weapon, obviously. Automatic pistol for automatic as well. Quite the gun.
A lot of passengers coming out from LG, not really wanting to do anything. They did pop flash into Squeaky, but Tarek will take down Showtime towards that B site, and that'll cause a rotation straight away. No hesitation coming up from LG. They're going to be, and Scar, I think, no, Stewie would have heard them running that. So they're going to know that, well, surely they know that they're towards that B site. Tarek's still holding the line, does do a little bit of damage onto Nick as he actually takes down PKL as well. They're still lining up there. Yell will take down Rush, but Stewie from behind takes down Yell, and there's just one player left on site, and that's Cello King. And he's probably carrying like a little baby behind the headshot box right here, right now, Tom.
Don't headshot me, please. But know what? He's going to hit his own headshot, rushes out, going to be looking to pick up this AK, going to be able to get away with it, but for how long? There's a player coming up behind him. That is going to be Stewie coming in from heaven. He might even be able to find this frag, but he's looking in the wrong direction now. He is obviously looking up, but Stewie's already walked past it. He's waiting for the frag to come out. He knows where Cello is now. He's waiting. He's waiting for him to try and peek in. It's actually going to be Stewie. He's going to get taken down. That's going to be a frag. Once again in favor of Cello. I might have doubted him, but maybe not anymore. He might just be able to get away with doing some damage to the economy on Cloud9, resetting a lot of the players, having to rebuy those AKs. It's going to be actually quite painful for the future.
Yeah, having the AK going into the third round is always good. You know, it's that one-tap headshot potential, and the spray-down potential as well with the AK is always, you know, really high. So if they can catch a couple of people off guard, you know, get a couple of guns, they can definitely make a round of the next, you know, make a round of it. But he's got to save his gun. It looks like they're going to let him do it. I mean, the economy hurting a little bit for Cloud9. They lost 2 AKs in that, in what was like a B stack, effectively. So, well, ended up being a B stack. Cloud9 will put 2 on the board, though, Tom. 2-0. Good start after the back of a 16-3 victory on their map. So, can they keep the momentum going?
Yeah, I'd imagine so, especially on a map like, obviously, Cash and very puggy style. And Luminosity might stand a little bit of a better chance to get a few kills in. You never know, PKL might be able to make it past sort of the 10 mark here. Showtime might be able to try and get it to the 30k if he can carry even harder. But I think they stand a chance if they bring it back in. But it's going to be very hard. Obviously, talking about them on the same level as Misfits, I'd have to agree at this point, especially with how it's playing right now. Tarek just rushing in, finds a frag. It's actually going to get stolen, though, by, I think that's Nekiz, maybe, as he's just going to be looking to rush up behind them. But it's going to be a slaughterfest here. A lot of the kills are just going to be redundant. But you know what isn't redundant? Cello. He's still alive. Full armor, smoke, and AK-47. And Scar going to be looking to chime in for the kill. He does spot him out. So information's here, and the T should just descend on him right now. I mean, Tarek wants the upgraded gun. He's actually picked up, I think that's Automatic's gun, and Cello taking some shots in, doesn't quite get the frag. He's going to be facing straight up against Sky. He might just be able to take the frag. He's going to get damaged down. Spray coming in from behind and through the wall, but he's going to be picking in with the USP. What are you doing, lad? That's not what you want to do. Try and keep the AK instead of going in towards mid where you know there's 2 players where you're definitely going to lose it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, LG are missing something right now. There's just no fire on the team. Like, there's nothing outside of Showtime being like an absolute monster. Like, they're getting caught rotating, you know, by players still on boost. Like, they're trying to they're just very scattered right now in every sense of it. Like, there doesn't seem to be any coordination. And we're going to see Carey get out mid fast. He'll take down one, tries to transfer over to Nickez, but unable to get the shot. He'll fall, brings it down to a 4v4. The Molotov will go out. Rush will take him down. Neckers will fall, and that'll be down to a 4v3. As they try and regress towards mid, all three players here for LG in mid right now.
We're actually going to be seeing Showtime kick it off. He's got very low HP, and he has to go for the key rotation here over towards B, and he can't rush through either one of these here. Goes for the spray. Doesn't quite hit it on. That's 2K. He is going to be able to get it through. The bomb goes down, and it's going to be very hard to recover this. This is just a safe moment right here. But there's no way they're going to be able to get this. I mean, they don't even have a defuse kit. Yell hasn't got armor. They've got no more utility. Surely that's a save.
I mean, they'll do the damage thing, right? Like, spray through all the walls, you know, try and do something. But I don't know what's going on right now.
PKL tried boosting Showtime and didn't work.
That has to be the dumbest thing I've seen.
They boosted up the 8 HP player. I'm not 100% sure on that front.
Yeah,
but
like, you fart in his general direction and he dies. Yell will fall to 2K. Just one player left alive. PKL gets free-fired. Cloud9. Man, they're on a tear right now.
I mean, Scar hasn't even died yet. He's in a 1-0 scoreline. Sure, it's only 4 rounds in going into the 5th one here, but Luminosity, that whole round would just reminded me of a wet fish. It's a
Wet
little
noodle, mate.
a wet noodle, wet fish, whatever you want.
Slap in the face.
Stank a little bit.
Neck
Neckers though, you know what? He's got he's got the saving grace of the grenade. Does I think 0 damage. The extra $300 investment, a little bit redundant. PKL though, this is his moment to shine. He wants to get these 1Ds. Looking in to chime in. It might be Rush. You might take him down though if he's not careful. Misses a shot and he's gonna get taken down. It's now gonna be Showtime's time to die. Apparently, Cello looking in for the frags. He's gonna land one. But that is all she writes. Neckez is gonna get burnt alive and he's just gonna sit there.
He threw away his gun. He's like, I'm done. I'm out.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm just gonna burn alive. Summit, where are you at? Where are you at, mate? I'll join you.
So bad.
Oh.
Like, they're so defeated right now. Like, he just doesn't move. He just throws his gun over the sandbag and sits there and burns alive. Like, that's a sign of, like, I'm so tilted that I can't even move right now.
Yeah, but you know what? This is around if they want to bring it back, this is where they have to really show their worth. I mean, Showtime, Yell, they both got AWPs. They're not going to be able to get these opening frags as they want, but what I do find strange is having your weakest player hold an A almost alone. Sure, they have the rotate on their kids, but even then, I just find that a little bit redundant, and he's going to have to go up against the multiple people pushing through, misses his chance, he just dies. He just falls flat on his face, and we're going to be seeing that...
These executes are so strong coming up from Cloud9. Like, the coordination with everything they've got going on, they're checking the angles. I mean, when you got a player like Stewie 2K and Automatic, who are renowned for pushing through smokes and that, you're probably going to check those angles because it's in your blood. Like, it's in your DNA, right? Like, you do that all the time, so what's to stop anyone else from doing that? So you're more likely to check those angles. We're going to see Stewie go aggressive here. Cello does get consolation prize, takes down Stewie. It's an AWP drop. Showtime wanting to save his. Cello King and for a fair bit of utility still left on the LG side, but they just never had the opportunity to use it. And they're being hunted really hard right now. Showtime will pick up Tarek. A lot of damage done. Automatic will fall as well. Just a one play here. Rush is the last man alive. And they're desperately scrambling to try and save these weapons.
Oh no. I just noticed something. I'll give you a moment. I'll give you a moment to have a look.
Is 007 in the server again?
Very, very close. Very, very close. What's surprising though is Automatic. He's not getting any of these frags. He's only on 2. So Scar. Scar has died now though. In that last round, it's his first death. Interesting. Nonetheless, though, we are going to be seeing another buy round coming out from LG. They don't really have any other options save 2 weapons as they push on through. But you know what? Tease, Cloud, they're going to be looking to go in for the push over towards B, I think, here.
Neckers will open it up, though. Automatic will fall. Showtime gets one under Rush as well through the smoke. Really well timed spray. And Cello, he's able to get one. He needs to come up big here. He gets away. This is good. He also gets mollied by his teammate. Not so good. What can he do here, though, as Yell will take down Tarek. 1 left alive. He's going to hit the scope of Scar. Scar gets himself into a better position. Takes down Yell. Goes for more out of the drop and advance. Showtime will close it out. The man who started it all will finish it here for this round. LG will get their first round. 007 is still very possible for PKL right now.
He just got away with the skin of his teeth. And you know what? First round, and that was actually quite a convincing one from them. That B hold was fantastic, but I think that's more luck, the fact that Cloud9 actually went over towards B and went into their play. If they went over in towards mid or A, I think Cloud9 probably would have won that one. But nonetheless, that's a story from another time as we push on through into the next round. Obviously, 6-1 in favor of Cloud9, and this is Luminosity's map pick. It's not looking so good. Economy-wise, we can have a look. It's pretty much even across both teams here. But Cloud9...
To be honest, what I would be doing right now is playing to my strength as LG. I'd be moving Showtime around like nobody's business. I'd be putting him all across the map. He's the one fragging, so then they'll try to avoid where he's going to be because he can turn around on a 10. We've seen that in that previous round, right? So how do you counter that? You go away from him and you take other parts of the map. You prey on that weak player, which right now is PKL. So how do you counter that? Put Showtime in a position where he can get an early frag, rotate off from A, go to B, then rotate off B, go to mid, and just constantly move him around. As they do go in towards A main here, the counter aggression comes in as well. PKL with the first to fall. Tarek will take him down. There is another player there. I don't think they're aware of it though. The smoke will clear. Neckers lines him up. He knocks him down. He gets a triple spray down. There's two players left alive. One's on B. Stewie is lurking, and the bomb is down in A main in the control of Neckers right now. Tom, LG, probably the best play they've made in 2 maps.
Yeah, and Rush, he's going to be looking to try and recover this. He does get spotted out there, I think, though. So Necker is going to be going in for the 4th kill. Doesn't happen. Rush going to be able to take him down, looking to take down Cello. Might not get the chance. Yeah, I'm going to get dropped as well, but Cello is going to be able to finish it off. And Showtime obviously going to be able to make it through with an AWP, but that is an AWP lost on the Luminosity side. It would be nice for them to be able to recover that, but that's the 2nd round in a row. That's actually fantastic here for Luminosity to be able to get this early on, and this could be the start for them.
Yeah, I mean, that's it, right? Like, it's 2 rounds on the board now, which is more than what they were at the in the other map. They were 8-2, I believe. So, Showtime, he's going to go aggressive around the edge of the smoke. Might catch out Stewie. He will, but he doesn't land the frag. He needed to land that frag. He'll fall away. Neckers does take a little bit of damage as well early in this round. Skadoodle only on a P250 as they look towards executing on this A site. PKL's in a great position. Lines up Tarek. He's going for the double. He will actually get it. Tarek and automatic fall. Stewie will get back onto Neckers. They've taken the site, and Scar will be able to plant this bomb. PKL's working his way around. Runs out of bullets. And not able to get the frag. Down to a 2v3. And Scar's retrieved himself an M4. The retake starts to come in. Yell heard the reload, but doesn't check the positioning. Scar's able to get 2 from his position. That's all left on the Showtime. Through the smoke and blind, Showtime picks up Skadoodle, and it's all down to Rush. And he gets spotted out. Showtime will win the round. Coming up big for LG. Skadoodle almost pulling that off for his team. And Rush unable to really get anything done there towards the end.
It's a little bit of shame that he played hyper aggressive over towards the AWP. It's a little bit of a confidence play, especially including with Scar as well. I think the flash came in from. It was Rush for flashing that, correct?
Yeah.
I was saying, yeah, so he was obviously trying to flash him out. It was a little bit too early, a little bit too late, whatever it was. Overconfidence play, trying to take out last player, and they just fell flat on their face. It could have proved really worthwhile for them. That round would have been brilliant for them to be able to pick up, but nonetheless, it's going to be the 3rd round in the row for them to be able to get in, and it's going to be a full A execution here. They've got limited amount of utility, but it's enough to be able to get themselves in there. Like, it's exactly what they're looking for. Pistols in hand, execution at the ready.
They've got to win this round. LG need this round to be able to, I guess, get the confidence they need to make a map of this. The execution will come in. Unable to land the frag. PKL lets him out of Squeaky, spraying through the smoke. Doesn't quite land anything. The bomb will be planted here, and it's going to be a 5v5 after plant situation. And this does favor the terrorist side. The utility is on LG, so they can flush out a lot of these angles. But look at the Cloud9 positioning. 3 players have pushed through the A main, and they're going to flank around. There's still a player in towards Vet. Cello, maybe expecting this, reading this perfectly, is going to take down Tarek. The flank is gone. Now they can focus on the site. Neckers will take down Rush. And this should be a clean sweep here for LG. 1 player left alive, and he will fall. PKL, the only casualty this round, as LG will pick up their 4th and go 6-4. Cloud9 leading barely in the 2nd map of this best of 3.
Yeah, and PKL actually does pick up a frag that round, so he's actually got that input into that position. And even if they got onto site, that's an on-purpose just retake situation for LG. They had the utility in their favor to be able to do that. And they also had the play coming out from Cello. If he hadn't been in towards mid, it could have been a completely different story, because he could have been running up in towards, obviously, highway, could have been fragged out. Nevertheless, it's going to be another buy round. It's going to be, or pretty much a replica, sort of buy on each side, but AKs versus M4s. AWP is going to be on Scar, AWP on the Yell on the CT side. It's going to be a mid play for 3 other players, actually, one hanging over towards the vents. T's, they're going to spread out. They're looking in for these frags, potential sort of execution waiting to happen at any of these places.
Yeah, this is a default versus default, and you see that straight across the map. It's pretty standard. The Molotov will force Cello out. He's going to smoke it instead. This tells them that he's in vent, though. This gives a lot of information away, and you see Stewie's reaction straight away. Straight in towards B main. He is heard, though. The footsteps will go out. He might actually be able to pick up this frag. Yell will pick up automatic. Rush takes down Neckers. Stewie takes down Showtime on B. And he knows that the player's still in towards vent. He's get pinched. Tarek will take him down. Cello didn't know which way to look. Tarek will get a second onto PKL. And it's all left onto Yell. He's sitting in CT spawn. Does have the line, though. He'll peek out a little bit too far. Stewie in towards Checkers will drop him. And Cloud9 strike back against LG. Their money is frail, though, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have a massive amount to stand on. Neither team do. I mean, obviously, Cloud9, if they lose this next round, that could actually go in favor of Luminosity. They could bring it all the way back and try and get the round lead before the end of the, obviously, half, and try and go into this T side with the strongest amount of rounds they can. But I think Tarek's going to be going in a little bit aggressive in towards mid. The smoke does come out. Might deter him here. He's no Stewie 2K here. But we are going to be seeing, obviously, Stewie over towards B once again. Gets away from Showtime, who has got that AWP. Going to be able to live to be able to fight another tower day. But there is going to be aggression in towards mid. It's going to be Nekaz. Going to be left alone here.
The AWP of Yell was switched over to Showtime, I believe. He did have an AWP with no armor. But he goes down. Unless they bought 2 AWPs. I'm not 100% sure on that buy. But it's just Cloud9's damping their dominance all over these guys right now. Like, that mid execution was not the greatest. Tarek missed his Molotov. There was a flash, and that forced everyone off the lines. And Yell got picked off, and as it 1 by 1 peaks, and they're just being shredded right now. As we're going to see Showtime and Cello, 2 remaining players, try and save these weapons into the next round.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yell did have an AWP. He did have an AWP.
He did have an AWP.
So double AWP setup. That's a lot of investment into this round, and their money's cooked. They need these weapons. Even still, Cloud9 being so dominant, I don't think they'll let them try and keep them. They're going to hunt these guys down. They've got the economy to do so.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the round advantage as well. They want to keep that, but they also just want to be able to actually just really stick it to these guys as well. And we might just see them getting fallen down, as that Cello going to be the last one left alive with an AWP here. They might expect him to be here. They are going to be going in for the aggressive peek, and Tarek might just be able to find this, but the time's about to run out. He might be able to make it out. He does get knifed, and it's going to be Tarek who's going to be able to finish him off with an AK-47, so no AWP for them, and then money's going to be hanging around that 2K average mark. 3 of them with 2K, 1 just below, 1 just above. It's just got to be disappointing at this point. I mean, you get that sort of momentum getting built. The 4 rounds, you're sort of cheering, going, yeah! 2 retakes under your belt. A little bit of confidence, and it just gets shattered. Cloud9 are like just playing with their food.
Yeah, it's not even like they put up a fight. It was just a clean sweep on a gun round. They just got absolutely torn apart. Just like this round. 2 players. It's a minute 30 left in the round, and there's only 2 players left alive for the CTs. PKL does take down automatic, and he's got bomb, but I don't think he knows that Rush will take down Yell, who I think seen the bomb, and Rush, sorry, Stewie will take down PKL. So Cloud9 9-4, LG pretty much on the ropes here already, Tom. This is a kind of a T-sided map, probably like a 10-5 kind of map, so they're not in the worst position. But even still, you want a strong showing on your CT side. It boosts your confidence in the first, especially after winning tonight. Yeah,
no, definitely. Completely agree, and it's going to be limited utility on the side of LG. A few pairs of head armor here. Cello rather, buying up the head armor. A little bit questionable, but at the same time, you do kind of need that fuse kit on this side as well. So, not too much of a bad choice, but we are going to be seeing an aggressive play coming up from PKL. He's actually just taken full dominance of main, but it's so early on, they haven't got the utility to be able to hold this down. And to be honest, I don't think he alone can hold it. So it's going to be a little bit dangerous for him to be able to try and do this. As well as that, Skadoodle, he's just here waiting. He's hungry for these frags to be able to peek in towards sort of Squeaky there. In the meantime, the Kez in towards mid.
I mean, if you're gonna take A main control, right? You go aggressive elsewhere on the map. You've got the information that A. So what do? Push through Squeaky, take that control away completely from that side of the map, force them to go B, stack B. But instead, they went aggressive and they give up mid. So they've got the information that it's not A, then they give up mid and allow them to walk out. And this is where they get punished. Stewie and Rush combine together, get the opening 2 frags, and it's just going to build from here. PKL does get automatic, but they lose the B site. Bombs planted, Tarek takes down Neckers, and it's a 2v4, which is pretty much been the story of the half right now. It's Cloud9, when they win these rounds, they're so dominant in winning that their economy is nowhere near being fragile, even when they lose rounds. No.
And I mean, Yell jumped out in towards the open there with the smoke in hand. And now Rush is just going to punch him. He's just going to be able to find the frag. Finds the second one as well onto PKL, and that's just going to be super easy for these guys. At the moment, there's 3 players on the CT side with 9 kills. And you know what? PKL, he's got over double what he did on Mirage. But I just don't think they're not having the impact frags that they need to be able to get. When they try to go in for these aggressive approach, they get shut down. Or there's just no one there. Cloud9 then just read them like a book. It's like, oh, you're going to do that default play? Okay. We'll do one right back. And that's exactly what seems to be happening as they look to rush in towards mid here as well. Cello has pushed up, trying to go aggressive himself.
Oh. Through the smoke, Stewie reads Cello like a book and opens them up like a watermelon. Drops him. Neckers playing close. Stewie not aware of that positioning. Does take him down, though. 3 players in towards mid. There is a little bit of a sneaky smoke push there by Yell. Gets behind them. He may have to come back through the smoke, and automatic could be waiting for him. He bides his time. This could be good. This could be big for Yell. Gets himself under Shroud, I believe it is, or just inside A main. He's going to catch out Gar, but he doesn't in time. Gar unable to hit the shot. Misses. Yell tapping away. Drops automatic down to 22. He needed to get that frag. Neckers towards highway. He might give away his position here. I think he does. I think they'll know that that flash came from short. Gets himself up. Automatic may have just spotted him. He has definitely now, and Neckers didn't spot him. Just Rush gets the information. Knows that he's in towards forklift. And they're going to both probably boost up over the box, and PKM automatic should be able to get this frag. Rush, in fact, takes it, and that's the all she wrote for the first half, Tom. 11-4. Cloud9. Wow.
Yeah, I don't really expect anything else. I mean, especially with the first map coming off as strong as it was for Cloud9. It was a little bit ridiculous when it comes down to just how badly they're just stepping all over Luminosity. And I'd like to say I could blame on one person, but I can't, because I mean, Showtime definitely isn't showing up all that well in this half so far, or in this map. Not like it was on Mirage, where he picked up a mass amount of frags above the rest.
Everything's so disjointed. There's no like chain of events that lead LG into doing anything, if that makes sense. So Rush is going to peek for information here. I think he's seen something. He does spot out PK. If he over peeks, though, Yell's going to punish him. I think he called for a flash, maybe. Scar's there. Will he flash him? No, the counter flash comes in. He spots out more information. He knows that there's 2 in towards A main. But I mean, like, there was no chain play. There was nothing creative coming out from LG to give them the opportunity to really punish any aggression here from Cloud9. Even when the executes came in, they had no utility to throw out or set play to try and stop it. So normally, if you throw the smoke out A main, right, you throw a Molotov, you throw a flash, and you peek off that. As they're pushing in, you counter push. That never happened. The one time we've seen it was Yell getting in a good position, and he picked up 1.5 frags. So, I mean, LG just don't really seem like they're in this server right now. There's definitely something going on in the background, I think, that's stopping them from performing at the level that we have seen them perform at before. Rush, he'll take down Cello, but the hit's coming in towards B. Stewie in a great position, misses all his shots. He does get blind by his teammate as well. 2 players still left on site. Smoke will go out and misses the CT smoke. I'm not sure how that misses. Showtime will push through. Tarek gets 1. Tarek gets 2. But the site is overrun down to a 2v2. And there's no kit on either Rush or automatic. As Rush does pick up 1. PKL last alive. He's down in towards headshot, pushing through the smoke. He wants to slink away, but automatic will shut it down. PKL did his best. But in the end, Cloud9 too strong. 12-4 in the second half. This is map number 2, guys, of this best of 3 between Cloud9 and LG.
This is Luminosity's map. I'm disappointed. I was hoping for a little bit of a matchup. Unlike
I'm not convinced it's Luminosity's map right now, dude.
No, I'm not either. But you know what? Cache is no one's real map anymore. It's stopped being that. A lot like Dust 2. It's really just changed over. I mean, there was a long time where obviously, I mean, it sort of changed over. Like Virtus Pro were really good on this map. they switched over. They changed over to Nuke. They've changed over a few different maps. And now they haven't really got anything, but nonetheless, like, probably not the best example, but it sort of changes all the time. But Cache is now just the default map for most people, and it's very puggy style as well. And when Luminosity pick it against a team like Cloud9, who love this sort of aggressive sort of play style, you have to wonder what's going through their head on that sort of situation.
Yeah, well, like I said, it just seems like something else is distracting them right now. LG are not in their element in any sense of the word, and we've seen that on the first map, where there was just like they're in autopilot mode almost. Like, here, go to this position, let's sit here, let's watch this line. Their CT side was more than lackluster. There was no creativity, there was no trying to grab the early information, and this is what I mean by counter attack. So the flash goes out, PKL blind, unable to push on the site, more flashes rain over as they try to push the site. PKL with the first of 4, automatic with a double, Cello will be the next of 4. They do get 2, automatic with a 3K. They do eventually overrun the site. Stewie 2K and Tarek versus Showtime and Neckers. That Molotov will force Neckers out into the open. He will fall down to a 1v2, and unfortunately Showtime cannot do anything from that position. It will go down. Cloud9 13-4. Saving grace is that LG get the bomb plant, Tom.
Wow. Yeah, not really too much they can do about that in that situation. Scoreline definitely in favor of Cloud9. A miracle would have to happen for Luminosity to be able to bring it back, even if we are only 2 rounds into this half. Going to be a bit hard for them to be able to begin, but you know what? It took Cloud9 a little bit of a while to be able to work out the kinks in their roster, but when they're playing like this against Luminosity, you just think, ooh, fantastic. But a lot like Optic going up against Misfits, it'd be interesting to see even Optic versus Cloud9 to go out and see how they perform in this series later on. Nonetheless, though, carrying on into this, it's going to be the second half, 18th round. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd love to see Optic versus Cloud9. That'd be a cracker game. Looks like LG are going to go for this mid control. Showtime spotted out towards Sunroof. He's going to cop that nade, though. Tarek and Stewie both lobbing nades in his general direction. No armor means that he was always going to explode in a pile of dust. But 4v5 now. Tarek took a little bit of damage from that Deagle, but nothing major. 4 Deagles left on the terror side. We know that they can be very potent, but you've got to be hitting the shots. So far, we really haven't seen much from LG in the way of raw aim capability. Cloud9 playing it smart, playing it slow. As LG do get out mid, there is a player I may have spotted. This guy, he's got the P250. No real gun for this guy. He decided to go with the P250, probably reading that the economy was nothing. Rush will peek down highway. Picks up Neckers down to a 5v3. I don't think there's much left in this round as it is, Tom.
No, it's been very floppy all over the place, looking to try and gain some ground anywhere they can, and it's just not worked out in their favor. Rush probably just going to shut them down even further here, and he's going to do exactly that. Takes down Cello. Now it's going to be a 2 versus 5 situation. It's going to be 2 players against the wall. PKL looking to go immense here, but not going to get the chance because he's going to get shut down. Yell going to get the same treatment because Stu 2K is no mood to mess around. He's just looking to shut them down. Exactly what they do. 10 rounds ahead of Luminosity. A little bit
story
depressing.
Is the same. Yeah,
so
it's the story of the last map. So
yeah, it's the story of last night's series as well, or yesterday's series rather, for Optic versus Misfits. It's just pretty much exactly the same thing. So we're going to be seeing a double famous buy up before Cloud9. It'll be interesting to see how that goes out into this round against the full AK buy. Can Luminosity really sort of make a purchase into this round and really try and get their first win on this half? I don't know. I don't think so.
They've got the utility to do it. This should be the round where they say, let's do this. Let's get this round under our belt, to take it round by round and get back into this game. Felt like Scar really wanted to take that shot through Squeaky there, and I was hoping he would. But a default coming out from LG, a fairly passive one. Cloud9 being fairly disciplined. They haven't really gone for anything. They haven't seen anything, and they've got decent utility left. So they may just play for the retake here. PKL getting shot at through the wall. Scar barely missing him each shot. So we're going to see, looks like an A execute coming up from LG. Good counter flash comes in to slow that just a little bit more, buy themselves a little bit more time. 50 seconds left in the round, and the information is that they are towards the A site. 3 players here for C9 ready to counter this push. Another flashbang timed at a great time. And Scar will push in. Blind though, counter flash come out. Scar is able to pick up one before he falls. Automatic with a couple. We're down to a 2v2 yet again. Tarek pushing behind. He's going to get caught out by Showtime, and he gets punished for it. The bomb is down on the A site, though. But the man of the hour, Stewie 2K, if he can clutch it, this will be a nail in the coffin here for LG morally to end on the scoreboard, Tom.
If you can do this, then fair play. I mean, if anyone could do it on his team, it's definitely him. Or Automatic as well. You know what? Any of them against Luminosity in this situation. Not going to happen, though, of all people, is PKL with the AWP. I think probably the first time we've seen him getting a kill with the AWP as well. And surprised to say, it's not the first time we've seen him getting fragged this game, but still, it was close. It's close to saying that, but he's actually ahead of the frags on Yell, so always surprised on that front when he gets 2 kills in the first map. Nonetheless, like going into the next round, it's going to be 20 rounds into this now, into this second map. The second map of this series of best of 3 in Cloud9. Looking to just smash it home and just win this one out. They're going to be able to bar up again into this round. It's going to be a bit of a force buy on a couple of players. There's Scout here, Famous there, AWP as well, but it's not going to be going in their favor because Showtime actually going to be able to pick up the first frag.
That read from Showtime, so good. So good. He just pre-fired that line, knew that Stewie would be pushing, and he takes a B-side solid. There's a play here, not expecting it. Rush will take him down. That'll put a stop to it. The bomb gets dropped back as Yell rethinks his move to take that bomb site, and this slows LG down almost to a halt. They've got a one-man advantage, had a 2-man advantage. Rush will peak. They've got the 2-man advantage now, and you still don't see the confidence coming out of them. They're not even confident they can still win this round. There's no pushing into a site yet. They're just holding, waiting for any further information. But I mean, this is a telling tale that this team doesn't have the confidence to make a split decision and go all in.
I disagree. I think it's more or less the fact that they know, and well, they've actually got PKL exploring out, but I think it's more or less they know Cloud9 are aggressive. They're really confident here, so they're using that against them. I think that's actually the smartest play we've seen from Luminosity so far.
When you have Showtime that's taken the site, he's got the 2. They didn't even rotate. He took the site and no movement.
Yeah, I think it's down to the fact that they've done that multiple times and it's just failed. So instead of going into a situation where majority of the time they might just fell into going in for the take, and there we go. Yeah, the patience works out. That's what I'm talking about in regards to why I think that is actually going to be the situation where they are going in for the patience play against Cloud9, because they know they're going to be going in for these aggressive plays. Luminosity have to be very careful. Yeah, well,
they've been playing the fairly passive default. That was probably the first time they've gone hyper aggressive early in the round, and it was red.
Yeah,
which was really well done. But I mean, like, confidence-wise, I don't think they're like, okay, we got 2 kills, B, let's just go. Instead, they do nothing. So I don't know. It's an interesting choice just to sit back and kind of wait what happens, especially against a team that can definitely rip your head off. You know what I mean? Like, definitely sharp players. So, USP buy. Rare that you see a full USP buy.
I swear to God, if they manage to win this one, I'm so done right now. I don't think they can. Like, but if they were able to, I mean, I've seen it done before, but that's only UK CS:GO, so that's completely different. But smoke going out low from Yell, looking to cover up in towards mid. It might just cause a bit of a rotation coming out from the CTs, but they're sticking hard. They want to stick in towards that mid position.
Yeah, the flash will go out. Neckers blinds pretty much all the C9 players except for Stewie, who's in towards Z. They do have the flash. LG still really cautious about that round. They don't have any information. They don't know what's going on. Looks like they're going to group up and head towards B, which is the right choice, as C9 have decided to fully commit to that mid presence. 2 players pushing in towards mid main now. LG will push on towards this A site. And it might be just an attempt at a retake here, as PKL does pick up the 2 players who pushed early into mid main. 3 players left alive. Flash is still there. They might be able to sneak away with an AK towards the end of the round here, Tom. But I mean, I don't see Cloud9 winning this one, unfortunately.
No, I think they want to try and play aggressive against PKL. I mean, against all the plays, it's probably the best one for them to be able to try and just push on. They've got a single flash on Tarek as well, so it could work out. And he's just a single dink away from being dead. So he's pretty close on that front. But he might actually just be able to catch them off guard if they're not careful. But they are going to be covering each other's backs in this situation. They can't get spotted out, so PKL is just going to be able to rotate around. No, going to be able to take down Tarek in the meantime. Just, you know, padding his scoreline. It's actually Scardoodle. He takes down the Kiz in that situation. as Yell finishes off automatic.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty standard round. They lost, what, one player? And that was...
Yeah, that
PKL,
was...
maybe?
No, it wasn't PKL.
Neckers.
Sorry, yeah.
They lost Neckers.
Scar took down Neckers, yeah, right towards the end there, as they rushed him. Yeah, I think he got a headshot and then a body shot, a couple of shots with the USB. But it's going to be a partial buy coming in from Cloud9, trying to find these frags. Scout in the hands of Tarek, already going to get tagged down, though, by one of the players. I think that's what... Is that Yell? No, it's Showtime, sorry, with the AK.
Showtime.
And he's tagged down to 30. That's big news, especially with these pistols on the CT side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they fully ecoed last round, so they could get a partial buyout on this round. I like this decision by Cloud9. This is smart. Going for that full eco and, you know, the chance play of winning a round off a USP buy puts them in a good stead to pick up, you know, what they have now and not prolong getting money going. Instead of taking, you know, the semi-buy in the last round, they decide, okay, we've got time, slow it down. Let's, you know, have a USP buy, feel it out, see what they're going to do, how they react. We'll take a pistol buy, and then we'll go into a gun round. We'll close it out. So, definitely smart call. Tarek, he's got the scout, so definitely can do a little bit more damage with this gun. You know, tag him down to 30 HP, CZ finish him off, even though you can finish him off as CZ anyway.
I think you're just trying to...
Ridiculous gun.
I think you're just trying to trigger chat now, saying USB buy. Just over and over again.
Oh, I am. I'm totally trying to trigger chat. It's working too. It's great.
Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, you have to spend so much buying USBs, but... I mean,
exactly.
Imagine if players did actually do that. It's like, let's just buy a fresh set of USBs, go into a nice round. Let's have that confidence. They're clean, metallic, you know. Let's go for this.
It resets your recoil every time you buy a new USB.
Exactly. Oh, Tarek, he should have had that. He should have definitely had that on that frag, but it's not going to happen. Stu2K is looking in for these frags, but I just don't know if it's even going to happen for these guys. But they have got them shut down from a few different angles, so if they try to boost through vent, not going to happen. Chilo might just get taken down. Going to get headshots at Sturi. Going to be able to drop him down. Yell, going to get fragged out by, that's actually going to be Scardoodle, who's going to get sprayed down by PKL, and the kid's going to be able to find the final frag on Stu2K. He tried picking up that AK, but alas, it's a little bit too late.
They do get the ult back as well.
Yeah,
so
it's not bad when they go into it as they push through into the next obviously round. And round 23, they're actually on 8 rounds. They're actually doing astonishingly better than they have done. They've so far got a ton of rounds together compared to what they have done previously. 2 sets of 4, but this might just be it. I mean, Stu2K still to buy up, but this is going to be a nice default buy for Cloud9. It's going to be a pause out from them as well. Just, you know, have a breather. Relax.
This is where we'll see what type of LG is going to show up from this point on. Like, we've seen a little bit of something from them now, but can they continue this on and bring this back? They're only 2 rounds away from being shut out of this upper bracket final, like 2-0, and that's not something you really want. So I we'll see on this round whether there's fight in them or if they're going to lay down and let Cloud9 finish.
This question though, are they any good at finishing? They might. We will see that. Yell going to get burned alive. Skadoodle going to be able to take him down. Tara going to be rotating towards vents here. Looking to cover up multiple angles, and it is potentially going to be Nick Hiz looking to play for the aggressive place. And towards vents, and he's just going to get shut down. Absolutely no chance there. Showtime, he has to open something up for his team, or this could just be the end, and just the history repeating itself. Stewie2K going in for the spray through the smoke. Doesn't quite happen in their favor. PKL over towards the door. Actually going to get a shot through the door onto Rush. Takes him down as well. Fantastic play from him, but it's still not going to be enough, especially with the boosted player automatic.
Yeah, up on Shroud. Will they check it, though? Showtime, I'm pretty sure he will. Surely. No, they're not going to check it. Cello, he gets himself up there. Automatic will get 1. Showtime misses the shot, but PKL will save his teammate down to a 2v2. Tarek and Stewie to retake against Showtime and PKL. Waiting for the bomb to be planted. Still down under Shroud. Yet to be retrieved. Cloud9 playing it passively, letting them get the bomb down. So at least that way they know where guaranteed one player is. Tarek will take down PKL, trying to go for that bomb. Showtime holding the line towards Truck. That's a rough position to be in right now, but if anyone can pull it out, it's Showtime. He's an absolute monster. Spots out Stewie, knows he's there. The Molotov will go out. That'll force Stewie back just for a brief second. Instead, he decides to peek anyway. Showtime punishes that down to a 1v1. Showtime versus Tarek. And they're both going to run into each other. Can Tarek pull this off? The shadow of Showtime might show. He tries to go for the falling shot. Tarek, he's moved around. Showtime to wherever it doesn't hit the shot. Tarek will take him down with the USB to the dome. Cloud9 will find map and match point here.
That was so close. If Showtime had pulled that off, and he was trying to do a little fancy, like, give us a little bit of a show, as it were, as he jumped off the railing, but it didn't quite work out, and PKL now leading charge on the Luminosity side, and it's going to be 15-8 in favor of Cloud9, looking to close this one out. The T's looking to go in for a bit of an A executor, I think, here. Should probably get shut down. Skadoodle going in for the aggressive peek of the AWP. He might get his chance. He spots out the side of one. Takes a shot. Yell going to get dropped down. Goes for the second shot. Going to be able to land it as well. That is absolutely nuts. And Automatic going to be holding in over towards Yellow here. Might just be able to take down Cello as well, but don't know if he's going to get the opportunity if they do decide to peek in or not. It's now going to be 3 players versus the world here.
Smoking it off. Automatic takes a little bit of damage. Cello just peeking as the smoke blooms. I'm not sure if Automatic would have spotted the bomb. I'm pretty sure he did on Cello. The pop flash will go in. He's going to not get his way in. The door says no. Automatic shall not enter. Tarek will take down Showtime as he spots out Nekez running away. Doesn't land the frag though. The FAMAS falling a little bit short. Nekez 19 HP, a dream. Tarek's on 1 HP. Rush has a UMP. Stewie, the danger man, takes him down, and Cloud9 2-0 for the Epicenter upper bracket semi-final here, Tom, will take down LG.